Well, hello everybody. It is Tuesday, May the 23rd, 2023, and I am in the little town of Saint Olaf, Iowa. I decided to do a little bike tour of this town. I was down here and ate at the Saint Olaf Tavern about a week ago with my pal Johnny. And we were kind of walking around a little bit after we ate, looking at some of the sights. And I said, this might be a pretty good town to just take a little bike tour, make a video. So that's what I'm up to today. Here's the where we ate, Saint Olaf Tavern, very popular spot. Now behind this little open area here is where they apparently have beanbag tournaments, I think on Tuesday nights, and that would be tonight. So I see they've got their little platform set up and ready to go, so I'm sure this is a jumping spot. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Well, anyway, this is going to be a little different video today. I don't think I'm going to edit it too much, so it's going to be pretty much real time. Did I say it's about a little before 5? It's about 4:50 p.m. And now here's the Saint Olaf, what's it called? Auditorium. I think it's on the National Registry. So must be a lot of history to this place. But it's about 85 or 80 degrees today, real comfortable. Anyway, St. Olaf is about 25 miles east of West Union. A little south, and then about 2.5 miles south of Farmersburg, Iowa, in Clayton County. So anyway, we're going to take a look at all these sites here. I think population here is about 100. I did a little bit of homework here on this town, and I think they either have or had a big cheese factory here someplace. Now here's the St. Olaf Tavern, and so we're just going to see what we see here. We got a doggy up here. He seems pretty intent in following that vehicle. I'm going to try to hit most of the main streets here in town, see what we come across. Now I believe if we keep heading, I think we're heading north here, that will eventually go to about 2.5 miles to Farmersburg, Iowa. Let's see what we have up here. Some guy. Kind of a quiet little town. We'll see how many people I run into. As you can see, very rural. And there's a few bugs out. You might see a few little flickers across the screen. Those are bugs. But I would say they're not annoying. I just noticed there's a few little bugs flying around. I think I'll turn around and head back. For a little teeny town, seems to be a lot of traffic today. Well, I thought it might be kind of interesting to do a few bike rides in some of these little rural towns. This is sitting way down in a kind of a valley. Had to go down a hill to get down into Saint Olaf. Just perfect weather for a bike ride. I might head up that street a little later. Big old abandoned building, it looks like. I suppose that has some pretty interesting history. It's a pretty good little incline. Kind of noticed the homes here kind of run the gamut of some are very, very nice, and some look like they're need a little work. Shepherd of the Hills. Now, why does that sound familiar? Conference Ministry Center. Here's a very nice home up here, kind of a brick. I think we'll head down this street here. See what we come across. "100 people in this town." I think I saw back in 1910, I believe I saw where the population here was 170. So almost twice as what it is today. Over 100 years ago. For you video nerds, I am using a GoPro, of course mounted on my helmet, and I'm using 24 frames per second. And I put some cinematic bars here when I do the editing to give it kind of a film look. And I do my editing in Sony Vegas Pro. Now, we were just down here. I think that's an interesting little house. It's completely abandoned though. The green or blue or azure, whatever color that is. We'll just go behind here, see what we have. That's the back of the Saint Olaf Auditorium. And we got a little creek here to the right. See if we can see down there. But I don't know if it has a name, probably not. I think the main body of water here just outside of town is called Roberts Creek. And we'll get a better look at that here hopefully in a few minutes. We're just checking out the alley here behind Main Street. I think we're headed, see, what would that be? East. We're not too far from El Cader. Not quite sure how many miles, but fairly close. Maybe 10 miles, I'm not sure. This looks like a little recreation, little park here. Let's see what we have. Get on the grass. Swing set. There we have Roberts Creek. Hello guys, what's going on out there? Huh? What's going on? Beautiful day. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. Yeah. Well, get back to work you guys. Who's the little guy over there? Yeah. I think we might have a ball diamond here off to the right. We'll check this out. Dugout? Is that a dugout? There's some bleachers for the fans. And another dugout. Doesn't look like it's maybe being used. Maybe it is, I don't know. Looks pretty kind of run down. Not many people around. I think I've maybe seen what? Maybe two people? Guy on mowing his lawn, and I think somebody back there in the alley. We'll go back down here. Let's see, that would be going to the south, I think. Got the auditorium to the left, and then the post office. It almost looks out of place here. It's so modern looking, relatively speaking. Oh, and there's a range. That's free for any of you folks that want to grab it. Noticed that the other day. Sitting there. It looks like it's in working order. Free to anyone who wants it. We're going to head down this way. I think there is some type of a park or something, I don't know what they call it, to the south, and a little bit out of town. I don't think I'm going to go quite that far today, but maybe sometime check it out. Kind of I can't think, preserve, is that what they call it? Natural wildlife, where they have all the giraffes and lions. Oh yeah, we've got lions in Iowa and giraffes. There is a seldom used sidewalk, I would say. $100 people in this town. We used to get more people coming to our dances than that. Is this a private residence here? I think I'll check this sidewalk out. See if I can navigate this. I've got shorts on today, so I hope none of this stuff here to the left is poison ivy or wild parsnips or whatever that is. I might just walk around this stuff, make sure I don't get any nettles or anything. It's probably the first time this sidewalk's been used in 40 years.
Hey, you good boy. You be a good boy, yes. I know you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, good boy.
It's those little dogs that are the ones that are going to nip you. I'm a little more wary of the smaller dogs than the big guys. But he was just curious. Ooh, another living soul. Back on Main Street, there's that range if you want it.
Perfect day.
Yeah.
Food at this restaurant is pretty good. They draw a lot of people from the surrounding areas. That's probably their main draw in town, is that restaurant. I think I'll check out this street up here to the left. See if there's any mansions up there that I missed. I think we'll head out here, take a look at this bridge. Take a look off the bridge at Roberts Creek. My philosophy here about bike riding is, I think I'm going to put on my blinker here just in case I have a truck or something coming from behind. But anyway, my philosophy on this bike riding stuff is, for a lot of us, we like to just get a little exercise, keep the rides down to 20, 30 minutes, and find places that there's a lot of places to explore. It doesn't have to be a trail or a park. Some of these little towns are kind of interesting to check out. So anyway, that's kind of the philosophy here that I have for the bike rides. Very nice, bucolic scenery. Roberts Creek. I think there's another little creek down in there. "60 years ago, I would have been down there crawling around exploring. That's before I knew about wood ticks and twisting ankles and the infirmities that come with age. Something's making some racket up here in the tree. Some bird. Well, I think I'll head back. Looks like too much work to go up that hill. But I think I've pretty much covered most of Saint Olaf. I'll take a look off this side of the bridge. Is that an alligator down there? Oh yeah, we've got alligators in Iowa. Oh yeah. Now don't go telling anybody I said we have alligators. That's just supposed to be a joke. Oh, 2 more people. So there's at least 6 people here in town. We've checked that alley out there. I think we've hit most of the hot spots here in town. So I think I'm going to wind this up. Well, that was about, I'd say, a half-hour ride. Looks like about 2 miles. It's about 5:20 p.m. And so that was our tour of this little Saint Olaf in Clayton County, Iowa. About half an hour from where I live in West Union. And just another place to have an interesting little bike ride. So be sure to check out some of the other videos I have posted at memorybrothers.com, and I keep adding to them. Hopefully I'll get a few more this spring and summer. So signing off for now.